presented by EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Houston Texans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The drive will start with an option going left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Now it's Wilson. This will complete to Jerry Jeudy. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Wilson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready? Hey, Cardinal, hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. This defense for the Broncos, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And some room to work. He's to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
22 yards. First down, Broncos.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Here's 2nd and 10.
14, run it.
Here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Well, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Folk's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Texans. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
14.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He'll get this down to the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Play action. Stroud now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stroud sets up the play action. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Here's Stroud. He gets this one to Mechie. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up the first down. The Texans had 7-4 on the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them, and I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
He'll air this one out for Mims. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Folks, kick is good, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And he returns this to the 22.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this will be a Texans 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47.
18, right here. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
The throwing again is Stroud. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
19 light.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And now here's another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Double count right here, double count.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Denver.
Play action. It's Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I would say it might be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Back to Nwangu again on 1st down. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Stroud getting his offense to the line quickly. 2nd and 9 now. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give it one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Tempo.
On 1st down, Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Hey,
1st down, Broncos.
14.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the gun on third down, Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Greg Dulcich, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Stroud's throw taken in by Watkins here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On second down, here's Nwangu. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now third down and 7.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is caught. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Stroud off the play fake. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now is Stroud. And now here's another interception. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Go! Tempo.
The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
18 Cardinal.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Stroud to throw it. And the Broncos get there and take him down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Stroud looking to change the play.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Touch 50, touch 50. 14, got it. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Pressure comes and down he goes. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Wilson to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, look at the juke. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Play action. Stroud now. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
14 more yards. That's another.
First and 10, it's Stroud. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he'll take this one in for the Texans touchdown. Kene Nwangu, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here.
Hey, check that.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Up the middle, it's Williams. Powerful running. And still fighting. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wilson going to change things up here. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So he's got another field goal, his 4th now in the game. He's making it look easy out there.
He certainly is, and they're always aiming for a swing of the leg that repeats under pressure, right? So nothing's different. He's got that right now because confidence is breeding confidence.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Watkins, 83 yards. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Next to score, Broncos 26, Texans 20.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And they're going to speed things up here.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side. And all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
Stroud working out of the gun. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play action. Here's Stroud. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Riggs, Riggs. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Let's go now.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41.
70. Ready.
Here goes Stroud again. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Riley Moss. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And they work this right upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 54 yards. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Wilson wants a different look. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone for two. And this game now tied here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. There he goes left side. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back to normal and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they're able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Now Wilson on first down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get him there for the sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Wilson. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Down the right sideline. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Javonte Williams. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Folk. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Texans 34.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play's a run with Nwangwu. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangwu. A beautiful fake. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Here comes second down. Pierce now up the middle. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. This is 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Right side complete to Mechie.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
The coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch there.
And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your keys. And a smart thinking guy running an offense can see when you break down on that, and he took full advantage of it.
Now it's Nwangu.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now an extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Although a jet sweep to start the drive. There he goes up the right sideline. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Here's second down.
Throwing now is Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Broncos are going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Wilson to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here's first down.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Stroud. Finding Schultz.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now they get the timeout call.
So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial.
Final 2 seconds. This is it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon, 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
This for all the marbles. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
What a game we were